to our fellow romanciers. Welcome to another great episode of Romance in the Woe. I am your host, Reese.
I'm the fabulous Charlie.
And we are, of course, here to bring you another wonderful, wonderful book review. Again, I did not read this book. Just to say, guys, we've missed probably about a week and a half. It's been me. I've been the culprit. So for those of you who are wondering, it's just been busy. Again, in the world of therapy, mental health right now is, people are struggling. So it's me. So I apologize for that. We're trying to bring you guys at least 2 a week. We will continue to do that. It's just a matter of when we can get it in.
Yeah.
So... also, too, we have little four-legged babies downstairs, and sometimes they really like to announce their presence, and it's kind of hard for you guys to hear us when they're doing that.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, we have a awesomely exciting book today. It's a reverse harem. One woman and 4 men.
Yes.
So, anyway, especially when I show you all the cover in a minute, you see how awesome that they look. Again, we don't know where they get these men. We know they're out there. They probably pump them up a little bit.
No, they're out there.
So, but anyway, for those of you who like nasty bikers. So.
Me.
Yeah. I always think to myself, the Hells Angels, because, they tend to, that's the known biker group.
Yeah.
I can't see any of those guys being secret baby for the bikers. Listen, if you're a Hell's Angel and you're a secret baby for the biker, hit us up. Reach out to us. I'd be curious. So,
yeah, I'm sure they're watching us.
So, I mean,
that would be hilarious.
That actually would. I would love it. We would like to get your input on how romance works. I have a feeling it works probably about the same way that it does for the rest of the world, but I don't really know. Maybe like our last book, maybe there's a toy.
Okay, next, let's move on.
So anyway, today we are bringing you guys Secret Baby for the Bikers by Stephanie Brother. I mean, wow. Tasty. So, I mean, they're all tasty, but those would be my 2 picks right there. But so like we said, it's a reverse harem romance, and again, it's by Stephanie Brother. I have not read this one, of course. My girl, Charlie has. Again, I have a list of books that is ridiculously long. I feel like I probably have about 5 jobs. And so, I get around to reading eventually. Okay, I try.
It's okay. That's why I'm here.
Exactly. So, because I would probably ramble and ruin the book anyway. Some of the books that we've talked about, I have read, but most of them, no. So I'm just as surprised as you guys are. But anyway, take it away, Miss Charlie. We are the secret baby for the bikers.
Okay, so this is what's going on. Miss Alyssa is in the mafia. Now, she's not the daughter of someone. She's kind of like a niece. So she's in the mix of it, but she's not a high priority. So we're not going to she's not like a mafia princess. She's kind of in the background, but still, she has to show up every once in a while when they say, hey, come. Okay, we're there. So anyway, so her life is very complicated. And one day, of course, she has that best friend. We all have that one friend who does a little too much of something. This one has friends like that. I don't like those people. But anyway, she has a friend named B, and B's like, hey, guess what? I know there's a big old party going on. It's biker compound. Let's go. I mean, because the thing with that, I have to say, is
B married?
No.
Okay, that would be.
She's just,
yeah.
Well, you know what she is. I won't say the word. I'll be respectful. Anyway, so the bikers and the mafia basically have this war going on. So there's animosity going on. So for B to go, let's go to a party, it's kind of like, are you serious? Do you really want us to go to this party?
Yeah, well, clearly Alyssa needed some danger and romance. Being in the mafia wasn't enough.
It never enough.
Yeah.
No. She was bored. So Alyssa goes with B to this biker party. So of course, as soon as they get there, B's taking off because she's done found herself a biker.
Man.
So Alyssa's like, "Hey," but in like 2 seconds, 4 bikers show up, going, "Hey, honey, what about our room?" And they're all hunky. You have their names are Viking, Hawk, Bear, and Snark. I didn't name them, so don't comment from this one.
Well, I wasn't good. Okay, I was. Snark had me a little bit. I was like, because I saw the name on the paper, and I was like, Snark. Okay, teach his own.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Anyway, they're hot, so the name really doesn't matter.
No, true. You're not yelling out his name.
No.
So
No. So anyway, so as you can kind of guess what happens next, they go up to a bedroom, all 5 of them, and stuff happens. Things get a little frisky. Stuff happens, you know. So anyway, so she leaves. And what she finds out is, oh no, I'm pregnant by the 4 bikers. Now, she tries to reach out to these people, but you can't just walk into a biker compound. There's a big old fence.
Well, clearly you can if B came over.
That was for the party, though.
Oh, okay.
It's different party night, apparently.
Okay.
So on a normal day, you'll just walk on in.
Okay.
If you've ever read a biker story, obviously this one hasn't, you know there's guards at these biker compounds. You can't just walk in, because of course there's always danger with the bikers, right?
Okay, but it kind of sounds like even if there's guards at the biker compound, if you give a little, they'll let you on in.
No, you would be wrong.
Oh, okay.
I'm an expert at biker compounds, so I can tell you. There's a code, and you can't get in unless they say you can come in.
Oh, see, I'm learning things about her I didn't even know. I mean, here she has a biker compound.
Okay, so anyway, time goes by. She can't get to him. They don't even know what her last name is. There was no numbers exchanged because this is a quick night. And she basically has to hide her pregnancy. She gives birth to the baby. They still don't know. And she has to hide it from the mafia. Like I said, because they can't know. Because the thing is, if they find out she's pregnant by 4 bikers, they would probably kill her and the baby. So her life's in danger. The only one knows is B.
Oh, no. Okay, so if y'all have a friend out there named B, the one that drags you through everything, and even in the midst of the dragon, part of the time you're like, okay, probably 90% of the time you're like, oh my God, here we go again. You know B's going to spill the beans. Because B can't keep her legs closed, so she definitely can't keep her mouth closed. So, go ahead. So, B's spilling the stuff.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying she's wrong, but I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
I'm just going to say is, in the midst of, Alyssa having the baby, which is a little girl named Isabella that she loves, and of course she's cute and cuddly and everything. She also has, Alyssa has a stalker who's in the mafia. Now, this is a dirtbag who wants it. Now, he doesn't know about the pregnancy. He doesn't know he's thinking she's untouched. He's that kind of cuckoo stalker-ish. He's not the good stalker. He's the bad stalker.
Okay, wait a minute. Was she a virgin then when she got with these 4 dudes?
I think she was, but I can't quite remember because it was just too juicy to really even focus on the virginity part, to be honest with you, because I was focused on the dudes.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, and let me tell you, speaking of, I'm glad you brought that up. It's told from everybody's point of view. So you're going to know what Viking's thinking, what Snark's thinking, what she's thinking at different chapters, which I like that because, again, like I've said before in the past on these episodes, I love when the men, what they're thinking and how they're feeling.
Yeah.
So anyway, so what happens is they eventually find her. And the issue is, of course, to them, she's betrayed them because she didn't tell them about the baby. And the one who has the biggest problem is Hawk because there's a reason why something happened in his childhood. So he's thinking, wait, you try to keep our baby from us? How dare you?
Okay.
So there's issues with that. The other ones kind of are okay with it. They eventually, because
they're like, go ahead and keep the baby.
No, because they're part of the baby's life. As soon as they see the baby and they see Alyssa, because they were looking for Alyssa.
Oh.
It wasn't like she was just a one-night stand. They really wanted to start something with her. Okay. They just couldn't find her themselves.
Okay.
So there's all this stuff going on. Of course, they start being in her life, and they want something to happen. Hawk's, got issues. Then you got the stalker. Then you have the mafia family, because again, you got them. Because if they find out, she's dead, people.
Okay.
And then you got the stalker coming after her.
I have a feeling that the biker compound would protect her.
Maybe. You will have to read the book to find out what happens next, people. It's explosive. I was like, what? I mean, I was like, okay, page after page. You will not want to put this book down. I didn't put the book down myself. It is really good. The bikers are amazing. They're sweet. They're adorable with the baby. It's a really good book, and it's very well written. And the thing I love about Stephanie Brother is if you like reverse harem, she's the one you're going to want to start picking up her books. Because all of her books are reverse harem.
Nice.
Yes. And they're all very juicy and sexy. And they're, yes.
Okay, so I'm anticipating what you're going to say, but on a scale of 1 to 10, what's the whoa hot factor?
It's a 10, people.
That's what I figured.
Exactly.
So, reverse harem. I mean, it sounds good. I'll have to.
It is good.
Add that to my list myself because I do love a reverse harem.
A book she'll never read, but I will read them, and you should read one. You should read them too by Stephanie Brother. Pick any of her books up, but Secret Baby for the Bikers is part 2 in a series.
Okay,
very good. I highly recommend all of her books, but definitely pick this one up.
Now, is it a standalone?
You could read this book. I mean, they mention a couple characters from the first book, but you could read it without reading the first book if you wanted to. But I guarantee if you read the second book, you're going to go, okay, let me read the first book. Because again, the book also, I'm glad you brought that up. That's good is because you are reintroduced to other bikers. I love Eagle Eye is like the president, and he's hilarious because he's like, can you people stop with the harems and everything? He's just picking one lady, one guy, but they're like, no, we like the group activities. But it's hilarious.
Group activity is fun.
In Fantasyland, yeah, like she has any experience. She doesn't. But
you're
in Fantasyland,
the one that owns a biker compound, sister.
You never know who's listening.
Yeah, well, okay. As I said, Hell's Angels hit us up and be like, "Do you really do this?" I would be curious to know.
Yes.
So, and I will let you guys know.
Yes.
If a Hell's Angel hits us up and leaves us a
or
comment.
any real biker from any group, if any of you just hit us up, just comment. You don't have to actually hit us up. I'm just saying, you just comment. That would just make our day. I think that would be hilarious.
I'm sorry. If you look like that, you can hit me up anytime. Okay? So.
Wait, we didn't introduce our other co-host. Remember, this is sister. This is grandma.
Yeah, Sister Stubby. Because, as I said on a previous show, I grew up around bikers myself when I was younger. Okay? My family, they all were bikers. I loved going on a bike when I was, younger with my dad and my uncles. But nobody that we ever knew, nobody down at Hog Daddy's, which is a world famous, apparently, biker festival, looks like this. So
no, they were like, what, Larry the Cable Guy?
Yeah, no, you can't. I mean, Larry the Cable Guy, I think, could be charming. I mean, he's not my type of guy, but I think he could be charming because he's funny.
Appearance.
Like a really bad Larry the Cable Guy.
Really seedy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a lot of our family does it.
Well, you can't pick your family. So, well, we didn't say if our family was seedy. We just said that the bikers were seedy.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, rumor mill had us some crazy stuff went down at Hog Daddy's, but I don't know any of those stories. I've just heard, well, okay, I do know, because I won't share
Okay,
them.
we won't share them.
But anyway.
You're rambling.
I am rambling. Back to,
Secret Baby for the Bikers by Stephanie Brother.
Yes, thank you.
Pick it up today.
There it is.
Ooh.
You guys will love it.
10 on the spicy meter.
So, Charlie here liked it. So,
yes.
If you tend to like what Charlie likes, we highly recommend you pick it up.
Exactly.
But anyway, thank you guys, as always, for joining us. Hit the like or subscribe button down below. Again, thank you for listening to our ramblings. And until next time, we will see you guys. Take care. Peace.
Bye.